This trailer's uncommon.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of different travel trailers. I mean, hundreds of different travel trailers, and surprisingly, never something quite like this. Let's go take a look. Welcome back to another video, y'all. So this is the 2023 Winnebago Voyage 2730 RL. And this thing is incredibly impressive for the size travel trailer that it is. I'm really excited to take a look at this thing with y'all because it truly is unlike anything that I've seen before in a travel trailer. Now you'll be able to see the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen. This one does have a king bed inside. And then we're going to go take a look around here at the exact specs because sometimes they varied slightly. So you're right at 31 feet even on this travel trailer. Really nice to see that a full load of water will equal 581 pounds of cargo. You have a full cargo carrying capacity of 2,928 pounds. And then your unloaded weight or your dry weight of this trailer might not be on any of these stickers. I'm actually not seeing it anywhere. So you'll see it on the specs on the screen that we put up. But you do have a fully loaded gross vehicle weight rating on this travel trailer of 10,400 pounds. So with all that being said, a modern half-ton truck should be capable of towing something around this weight here. It's gonna depend on how you load it. It's gonna depend on how much cargo you put in it. You're definitely not gonna wanna probably put water in the tanks, things like that when you're towing it with a half-ton truck. And you're gonna have to be mindful of your payload capacity because your hitch weight, when this thing is fully loaded, could be up to 1,000 pounds. So you have to keep in mind your payload capacity on your truck also includes occupants in the vehicle, the hitch weight of the trailer, which is always gonna be about 10% of the weight of the travel trailer in total. So unloaded, it's probably gonna be in that 700 to 800 pound range. But then if you have it fully loaded to the max, it could be, somewhere around 1,000 pounds or even potentially a little bit more. So you just have to be really mindful of your payload capacity and overall max towing capacity because a lot of people as well will look up like what's the max towing capacity for my truck. They'll see 12,000, 13,000 pounds, whatever it may be. But your specific truck may not be spec'd out with the proper, engine, axle ratio, things like that to get that max towing capacity. So you have to be really mindful of that. So I will say to be very safe, recommend a 3/4 ton truck for a RV this size. However, there are some modern half-ton trucks that will be capable of towing this Winnebago Voyage here. Now, as we go around, this is a higher end travel trailer and a small frame, only being 31 feet. So it's pretty dang impressive. Having 30-pound propane bottles up front here, getting 2 of them, definitely going to extend your propane use where most travel trailers come standard with 20-pound bottles. So that's gonna give you more propane capacity. Have a really cool looking LED light setup up front here. And then if you have a GMC Denali Ultimate, you do get this kind of matching texture here with the panels that they do on there, or the decor design on the outside, or I guess decal, not decor, that matches that grain or the wood grain finish that they do in that Denali Ultimate. If you know what I'm talking about, it'll look pretty familiar. Other than that, I think it's a little over the top for just the exterior aesthetic. I would have liked to see something a little bit more plain, but that's just my personal opinion. Molded 3/4 cut fiberglass front cap up here, and then it's cut right here, and then you have this metal rock guard material from there down. Spare tire is put up front here, and then you have this rack here for your batteries as well. Power tongue jack, and as we come along your campsite, this has a drop frame construction on it. So the frame is dropped down underneath here. Also want to point out this is a BAL frame by Winnebago Industries. That means it's all American-made steel. They use a lot of huck bolts here to secure their frame as opposed to welds. Huck bolts are much stronger than welds, so that is going to be something where you have more strength throughout the frame of this travel trailer. And then as we open this up, because you have the drop frame construction, you get an incredibly tall storage compartment for a travel trailer. That thing looks huge, especially when you look at this side by side with another travel trailer that doesn't have a drop frame. That is very impressive. As we look throughout here, you know what? This is something I have to point out because I pointed it out on so many other travel trailers. Sometimes people think I'm crazy for saying, you know, this travel trailer welds on both sides of the frame. Look at this. You only have welding on one side of your frame connections. I'm so glad I finally get to show an example of this where, look at that, weld on this side, no weld on that side. So it is not welded on both sides of the frame. That is something that I'm really shocked to see in this price travel trailer, I gotta be honest with you. And I knew there were examples out there of travel trailers that are not welded on both sides of the frame, and here is one of those examples there. So if you see this video, you will now know why I point out when RVs have welds on both sides of the frame, because not all of them do. So that was a little bit surprising. I actually just noticed that as I was filming that. So glad I got to point that out to y'all and show you that travel trailers with only welds on one side of the frame do exist. How much that's going to impact the overall quality and longevity of this trailer, I can't say, but it is something I feel like it is my duty to point out. You have a awning here with an LED light strip underneath the awning, so whether your awning is in or out, you will get used to that LED light strip. Windows here, they are not frameless windows, so they're framed in windows. And then check this out. Your speakers are actually down here in the metal skirting of the travel trailer, something I haven't seen in any other travel trailer either. So that is very interesting. There's actually quite a few things I'm gonna list out as we go through this walkthrough that I just haven't seen on other travel trailers. That's certainly one of them, getting your speakers at a lower position, closer to your listening angle, as opposed to being like way up on the top. And these also are JBL speakers, so better quality. Spray port, so you have a campside water source there for cold water that you can hook a hose up to. And then if you want to do a TV outside, you have cable and outlet connections here, or you can just use that for charging. You're going to have a Goodyear Endurance American-made tire here with nice looking wheels. So those are going to be an E-rated tire. These are the tires most people would typically upgrade their RV tires to. So getting a good tire. And then down underneath here, fully enclosed underbelly. All your water tanks and water lines sit above the enclosed underbelly, above the insulation. So whenever your furnace is running, that is going to ensure that you are also getting heat to those areas so that those water tanks and water lines do not freeze. Have a propane quick connect line there as well, so you can connect a grill to that quick connect line. Over here you can see we have an Asdel sidewall, and then you can connect solar on the side as well, 3-year structural warranty. And then this does have a lot of different packages on it, just with the overall build. A lot of those packages that people look at, or that they put the stickers on the side and whatnot, they're for pretty standard things. I mean, they're for things like having your 2 ACs, having a furnace, in the furnace size that it is. It's your pretty basic stuff. So nothing too crazy, but this is rated and it is built to withstand more intense climates, and be able to, with those 2 ACs, be able to go into hotter temperatures and get cooler quicker. And I would say if you're camping under 100 degrees, you should definitely be comfortable in this travel trailer. Right here you have brake and reverse lights built into those brake lights, so that's nice because there are a lot of travel trailers, like you can even see this reflection right here next to us, does not have reverse lights on it, whereas this Winnebago Voyage does. So you have reverse lights on here built into that brake light, prep to add a backup camera on there as well, and then a ladder to get up onto the roof. Down underneath here, this is a 300-pound weighted hitch, so it's just an accessory hitch to add a rack or something on the back for coolers, generator, thing like that. You have powered stabilizers, so these are going to be your switches for your stabilizers there. Rack and pinion style, not a rack and pinion style, Schwintek style slide mechanism on your slide outs. And then as we go around here, going to have your 50 amp power connection there, has a standard leaf spring suspension down underneath there. And then all of your water tanks and water lines come to this one area here, so all gray and black tanks will come to that one spot when you're ready to dump your tanks. Black tank flush valve here, so you can flush out your black tank. These are your front stabilizer controls. This is to fill your freshwater tank. And then down through here, you have an outdoor shower. And then this is going to be, underneath here, you can also, looks like you can either have this as a city water connection or fill your freshwater tank here too. Looks like it's prepped for a tire pressure monitoring system, battery disconnect switch if you want to just kill all the power going to your battery. There is a light down underneath here as well, so you can turn that on. And then there is solar on the roof, so you have your solar charge controller here. Also have access to storage down through here and your light switch to turn on your main LED lights up front. And then that is everything on the outside. Now, as we go inside, definitely curious your thoughts. Let us know what you think about this travel trailer. If there's anything that I missed or that you want to know, let us know down below in the comments. And let's go take a look at the inside. There are some cool, exciting surprises inside. So really excited to show y'all. Let's go. And as we head inside here, again, this is the Winnebago Voyage 2730 RL. You have a 3-year structural warranty on here. It does have Asdel sidewalls on here, so that's going to be a composite panel sidewall that is going to not have any wood components in it, which is going to prevent water and moisture buildup in those sidewalls and prevent delamination from happening in your sidewalls. And also, McLean's, where we're at, is a priority RV network dealer, meaning they have about 140 different dealerships across the United States they are partnered with as a service source for you while you are in the middle of your travels if you ever need immediate service. So if you are interested in this RV and you want to know more information about that, when you text us and get in contact with somebody here at McLean's, we'll be able to get you more information on that service there as well. Right here you can see this is the MSRP on this fifth wheel, or not this fifth wheel, this travel trailer, although it does feel similar to a fifth wheel inside. So keep in mind though, RVs in general are not like cars. So although the MSRP is $75,043 or $75,043, if you text us at the number on the screen, we will get you an exact sales price that will be lower than these MSRPs. These MSRPs are not sales prices. Sales prices are lower than the MSRP. It just doesn't have the sales price out here on the door, so you'll have to text us to get the exact sales price that will be considerably lower than that MSRP there. As we open the door, another thing that is really nice about this trailer, look at this. You have this shade built into the window already here, so you can have privacy. Think about it. So many of these RVs out here do not come with this. You can purchase it, but they don't come with it. This is going to give you privacy through this window. And not only that, they did it from the bottom going up, which is the opposite of how most people install these, from the top going down, meaning you can kind of have this privacy from the bottom down and still peek over and see who's outside your window if somebody comes out or comes up and knocks on your door. So love that that's on there as well. Screen door here, of course, and then you have a light right up above this door as you walk in. As we go inside,
Hey guys.
say hi to everybody there, and people in the comments say hi to Adriana. Give me your thoughts. You've been in here for a second now. What do you think?
So if I was to compare this trailer with others, I don't think I would ever get tired of looking at this color combo. There's something about this color combo that makes it feel so refreshing and modern in here. I love it.
Yeah. I was thinking, I feel like it almost feels kind of like playful or fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just feels
like
it feels fun when you walk in.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it other than that. I think it just feels fun. So I agree with you. I like it a lot. Now, what I find really unique about this model, I wonder if there's specs on the exact length here. There are. It's exactly 31 feet even. So for a 31-foot long travel trailer, bumper to bumper, I have not seen a floor plan layout quite like this. You have opposing slide outs. So you get a slide out here with your recliners on your campsite, which this is important because this gives you all of your campsite windows so you can see out into your campsite. I mean, look at all these windows you have along this wall to see out into whatever your campsite environment is. And it also gives you 2 recliners directly across from the TV. So a perfect viewing position, which again, you don't always get in smaller style travel trailers. Or if you do, a lot of times maybe the recliners are on this wall, TV's over here, so you don't have that campsite window access there. And you don't usually see opposing slide outs like this. So that is one of the first things. Plus, this is a 7-foot tall ceiling, so it feels huge in here. It feels like a little mini fifth wheel, except with no steps because it's a travel trailer.
And this looks like a massive window.
Yeah.
I want to take a peek.
Yeah, huge window. I mean, so much natural light coming in. It's crazy. So lots of windows in here. That was a pull down blackout shade. So when you do want your privacy or want to keep the heat out, anything like that, you have the pull down blackout shade with the valances that go down the window so they prevent light bleeding in through the sides.
Which we love that.
We love that. And then you want to just jump in and show them the craziest thing ever.
The coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Because you look around and you're like, something feels different.
Yeah. Like,
what is it?
There's two things. Like, I mean, there's very limited storage. And then this is sticking out really weird. It's
So
like,
we were like, why is it sticking out like
Yeah.
that? Then we saw this latch on the side of here.
yeah. You have a whole hidden pantry that slides open. I have never seen a sliding hidden pantry before, and just thought that was so interesting. It is a little weird because it does require that this wall stick out a little bit, but because you're getting opposing slide outs here, this space is still very open. It doesn't feel congested at all.
And it just makes the TV closer to you.
Yeah, it does. Especially, I mean, if you really want a close viewing experience with your TV, I mean, that is...
Be right here.
You're trying to game and get right up in the action.
Just get blind.
Yeah, yep. That TV is on a swivel mount as well, so it can also extend out. And just thought that was so interesting. So already, very curious your thoughts. In the comments, let us know.
But because having to do that sliding mechanism, you lose the tabletop on this side, like you have on that side.
That's true. Yeah, it does slide into this space, so they had to kind of push that back a little bit. See how the tabletop, or this is a very minimal space here, they kind of push that sofa over pretty far.
At least they added something there.
Yeah, you have something there, and then this one's a little bit more squared off with storage down underneath there.
And that is a charging port that I have my phone on.
Oh, really? Oh, so it's charging your phone right now?
Yep. Well,
Or it was?
it was. Told you.
There we go. So yeah, that phone is charging right now. That is a wireless charging pad right there. Plus you have USB ports, and love that you're getting a USB Type-C charging port as well for your faster charging. So that is important. There's a lot of RVs that still, even at a much higher price point, don't have USB Type-C charging ports in them yet, but you get that on both sides here and over here, plus the wireless charging pad. I don't even know if I can think of another travel trailer out there that I've seen a wireless charging pad on. Seen it on some fifth wheels, but not a travel trailer that I can think of, at least. If you know of any, let us know in the comments. Then you have outlet here too, and storage down underneath here. Now, as we come around, got recliners, again, directly across from your TV. Do those lay back flat? Looks like they should.
Whoa.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
perfect.
yeah.
Lay down flat, good, comfortable position. No armrest in the middle, so if you want to have a little cuddle session or anything there and enjoy a movie, you can do that too. And definitely get close with your loved one there. Down underneath here, no carpet in the slide outs. This is like a PVC woven material there, so nice, good, strong, flexible material. No wrap subflooring underneath here, unfortunately, so just bare exposed wood in your slide out. But like this material, it's good, strong, and rigid, and it should prevent moisture from seeping through there, as it's a tight woven material with a carpet layer down underneath it as well. Gonna have storage up above your window here behind the back wall. Because of how tall this travel trailer is, it allows for that there. So love to see that. Hidden hinges on all your cabinets, so you don't see the hinges there either, and then these are a tinted glass door cabinet. Your sofa here is also going to pull out and make into a bed. So that will make into about a queen size bed almost. It's not the exact dimensions of a queen, but it's close. And then underneath there, you do have a table as well. It's a table that will go into this bracket right here, and it will sit right about here. So you have a seating or a table surface for eating if you want that here in the living room space as well.
And we'll add a photo here on the screen.
Yeah, add a photo of the table because we do have a picture of that so you can see what that looks like. As we keep going around, 2 ACs in here, and then it is a dual ducted AC system. I do want to talk about this Winnebago Voyage. A lot of premium comfort features in here. Something like a dual AC and then dual ducted AC, meaning you have ducting coming out of both sides of the AC, so you can see your vents here and vents here. Definitely more premium, something you're only going to see in the more expensive travel trailers. You also have a JBL sound system with surround sound speakers in the ceiling. So that'll be your JBL sound controls there. Fireplace that is also going to be an electric heat source for you as well, with drawer or shelves there for your storage. And then this is a about a 40-inch screen TV, maybe 42-inch screen TV, and storage up above there as well. Your second speaker is right here above the recliner area, just so you're aware as well. And even these slide outs, I just realized this is a full walk-in slide out in a travel trailer. It's about 6'3", maybe almost even 6'4" on the height there. So they really extended that up as high as they can go. There's some other brands out there I can think of that I won't mention, but are in the same price range or maybe even a little bit more expensive that have even this ceiling height in them, but do not have a fully, like a walk-in slide like what this is. So that's pretty impressive too. Keep going over here, and again, just more impressive features. This is a fifth wheel style refrigerator and freezer in a travel trailer. So absolutely huge, way bigger than what you normally get in a travel trailer. So you open that up, and if you need refrigerator and freezer space in a travel trailer, it doesn't really get much better than that. That's also very impressive, especially for this length travel trailer. It's only 31 feet. A lot of the travel trailers out there that we have seen that do have a bigger refrigerator like this, they're usually big 37, 38, 39 foot travel trailers. This is the first one I've ever seen that is only 31 feet long with a refrigerator that size. So very impressive there too. It keeps getting better as we work along here. Convection oven microwave combo residential size microwave. So that is huge as well. Storage up here, storage to the right of that. And then a fifth wheel size 3-burner cooktop. It's the Suburban 3-burner stove that is going to be a huge cooking surface there, way bigger than what you get in a standard travel trailer. Unfortunately, this oven isn't the biggest oven ever, but it's also not the smallest ever as well. Nice looking all black appliance as well with that. So next to that, 3 drawers that pull out. So all 3 of these will be the same size drawer. And then storage underneath here that goes all the way back through to that side, and then down underneath here it's cut off a little bit, but you have a shelf there as well.
A great amount of countertop space.
Yep,
I
L-shaped.
love how they matched this countertop with the back splash.
Yeah, it's just the countertop has a matte finish to it, and then the backsplash has like a shiny finish to it. But
gloss gray.
yeah,
finish
a
to
gloss
it.
finish. That's what it is exactly. You'll have additional countertop space here as well with this flip up little space there, and then a single basin stainless steel sink with a black faucet and these sink covers. So let us know what you think in the comments below so far with this living space. The ceiling height really is going to get impressive when you get to the shower, which we're going to show in just a second. As we go back to the bathroom, all of your controls here for your travel trailer are on this panel, so all manual switches. You have your AC controls here as well. And outlet here, kind of an interesting spot for an outlet. It's up really high. And you know what? That made me think. We didn't really look at the outlets in the kitchen. There's another one under this cabinet too. So
There is one right here on the
island. So at least 2 different outlets in the kitchen space, plus the one up here, which I'm so curious what people might.
That's gonna be awkward.
Yeah, might plug in there.
Plug anything?
You have your prep for a king.
Oh, there's one right here.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you have your prep for the King Wi-Fi router here, so maybe this is where your Wi-Fi router would go to and have to plug into there. That might make sense. Vent fan here above your kitchen space. You do have the vent fan there, so that will be where this can be opened up and turn the fan on.
I don't think we pointed out these outlets before we keep moving back.
Oh, we didn't. Oh, wow. Yeah, I totally
Hidden in
forgot.
this corner.
Just on that side?
Just on one corner.
Nice. Outlets and USB ports there for the recliners as well, with that USB Type-C. As we go back here, also want to point out too, sometimes this doesn't always translate perfectly on camera, but your LED lights, they're more of a cool white versus a warm white, so that really goes well with the color tones in here. And then going back to the bathroom, that same 2-tone color scheme with the blue cabinets, or the blue, blue cabinets underneath, and then the tan cabinets up top. And then check out, you get a rectangular shower versus a radius shower that we see in a lot of other bigger travel trailers, get a rectangular shower, more space, and then check out the ceiling height in here. It is really impressive. Let me get in there, and with my shoes off, I'm about 6'1". Oh, this is just killer. I can't believe this. In a 31-foot travel trailer, your ceiling height is at least like 6'5". I mean, that is incredibly impressive. You could be at least 6'8", maybe 6'9", and fit in this travel trailer with the skylight. And then standing underneath here, I don't even have to duck to get under the shower head. This might be one of the only travel trailers where they put this up high enough with a tall enough ceiling height where I don't have to duck, being 6'1", to get underneath the shower head. So I love that. Love that it's a black fixture as well and not white. Looks better. This is a plastic 2-piece shower. It's rectangular, but it has a really good shape here. And then you have the 3-tiered glass panel door here as well, so for your sliding door there. And that's pretty much everything in the shower. Moving out from here, you got your storage right there. Plus, they give you a towel rack.
I love that they added it right underneath instead of on the wall.
Yeah, I like that too. It's a good point. You have a porcelain foot flush toilet, perfectly centered on the wall, so shoulder space on both sides. You have a stainless steel sink with a pretty ample amount of countertop space for this size travel trailer. And then look at this mirror. This is almost like a 3/4 to full body mirror depending on how tall you are. Because they made that mirror take up almost that entire wall space instead of doing a medicine cabinet.
Love that.
But you do still get storage here as well. Yeah, so you get your storage there. Sliding pocket door with bungee cords to hold that open while you're in transit. But you have that sliding door like so for your privacy.
Show the storage underneath the sink?
Yes, I do. Give me just a second. Get that latch back up. And then pretty good space underneath there as well. So you have 2 shelves with storage space under there. But really the most impressive thing is just that ceiling height in here. It is really impressive. Fan controls here as well, and outlets there, and a light switch.
And the oversized mirror.
And the oversized mirror. That's different too. Going to the bedroom, this looks to be about a king-size bed. So if you're after a travel trailer with a king-size bed, this is going to be a great option for you. This really, gosh, just the more I think about it, it is so impressive. I mean, if you're just wanting something that is easily towable, or maybe not easily, but capable of being towed by a modern half-ton truck with a king-size bed, with opposing slide-outs in the living room area, 2 ACs, with a modern, fun feel inside, I mean, this just really knocks out the park. It is such an awesome model. As we go along the bedroom, huge amount of storage space there. That shelf is very big. Wardrobe closet space on both sides. Bedside table space on both sides. Outlets and USB ports down here as well. And
on
then
both sides. You
have additional storage here. Check this out. More storage in this area as well with another clothing rod. And
ooh, you know what I just noticed?
what's that?
When you open up, because it's kind of hard to have a full body shot of yourself, you can just open this up and stand here. I could see my entire...
Now you have a full body mirror in your camper.
Mirror. Yep.
That is a really good observation. I would have never thought about on my own, so appreciate your perspective. I would have never thought about that. I have been in other travel trailers that have a mirror set up like this. Never thought about looking at it from that perspective to get your full body mirror in a travel trailer. Love that. Down underneath here, you got some storage. It is, it does have a platform underneath there, so it's not a full to the floor storage space, but you do have it there, and it is strut assisted. Mattress on here really is not great. It's very, very basic, so something you might want to consider. Yeah, it's as basic as it gets. You might want to consider upgrading that, so that is something to just keep in mind. But other than that, AC in here so you can keep it nice and cool. Nice big wall here to put a TV. You could easily put at least like a 32-inch screen TV there and have a good, comfortable viewing experience in your travel trailer that's straight on and not like off to the side on the wall. And then, I
just love the wallpaper, the colors, the feel. I'm telling you, I would never get tired of looking at this color combo.
Yeah. And that is something, I don't know how often we may ever hear that come out of Adriana's mouth with travel trailers. So yeah, it's definitely something to be said with that comment for sure. So, But all in all, let us know what you think about this travel trailer, what you like, what you don't like, and if you are interested in purchasing this RV, or maybe you're just ready to start seriously shopping for an RV and you're in the Texas or Oklahoma area, you can text us at the number on the screen. We are here at McLean's RV in Corinth, Texas, which is just outside of Denton, which is just north of Dallas. And McLean's has 5 different locations, 4 in Texas, 1 in Oklahoma, and we are here to help you out when you're ready to purchase your next RV, whether it's time to just start shopping or like this is the one you want. You can text us at the number on the screen. We're here to help and make sure you have a great experience with getting your next RV.
And until next time, live firmly unbound.
Thank you.